everyone. I'm Crystal Diff, and I'm the Program Coordinator for Charlotte County History Services. Today we're going to talk about our program, History Quest. History Quest is an educational scavenger hunt that's designed to help you participate with some of the historic sites we have in Charlotte County. We use geocaching and questing to help you explore these sites and learn more about the people and events that make that site so important. So what is geocaching? Geocaching is an outdoor treasure hunt that uses GPS devices. Participants will use those GPS coordinates and find a geocache or container that is hidden at that site. Often there are clues that will help you find this location. With History Quest, we often give you a lot of historic background information about that specific site that we're taking you to, and then you have to find the clues at that site in order to find the GPS coordinates and find the hidden cache. Caches vary greatly in size, such as this one here. We have anything from a larger container, they could be even the size of a big bucket, down to this tiny little nano cache. You can learn a little bit more about geocaching from our geocaching videos on the Libraries and History Programs page. So once you find the cache, inside there will be a logbook. Sometimes they look something like this, or they may even just be a sheet of paper that is folded up to fit inside of the cache. Once you find the cache, you're supposed to write your name into the logbook and replace it just as you found it. For some of the larger caches, they may even contain prizes or little items that are trackable so that we can find how far that these items are able to travel throughout the state, the country, and even the world. If you would like to follow along with the History Quest geocaching page, you go to geocaching.com, you create a free account through there, and follow Charlotte County History. From that site, you can see all of the different geocache locations that we have in Charlotte County. You can also go to charlottecountyfl.gov and go to the Libraries and History page under History Quest, and you'll see all of the links that show our 11 geocaches that we have available. Once you create a geocaching.com account, you can actually log in your finds online through the website as well as inside of the cache. Geocache has a little bit more technology that is involved with it. And I know some of you may not want to go out with all of these different devices, or maybe you're not as tech savvy, but that's okay. History Quest still has something for you. That's where questing comes in. So what is questing? Questing is a place-based educational scavenger hunt that has clues and questions that are designed to pass along knowledge about a location. Questing can cover small locations to large historic districts. With questing, you do not have to have as much technology as I said. You really just have to find the document online. We have these available on our Libraries and History page through Charlotte County, and through there you can print these out or view them online. One example I have here is for Lieutenant Carl A. Bailey Cemetery that's in Punta Gorda. Once you choose a quest, you can read a little bit of information about that site. For example, Lieutenant Carl A. Bailey Cemetery was previously named the Cleveland Cemetery. It was renamed Lieutenant Carl A. Bailey Cemetery to commemorate a local resident who served in the United States Air Force. Lieutenant Bailey's parents, along with most of the Bailey family, are buried in this cemetery. You can find information like this, as well as more, in the summary at the beginning of the quest. Once you start getting into the questions, you'll have to actually go to that site. You can't just look up these answers on the internet. You have to physically be at this site to find the answers. For example, How many above-ground burial vaults are located in the cemetery? Another question, one of the largest and most popular families in Punta Gorda was the Bailey family. The Bailey brothers are known for their military service during World War II. There are 6 Bailey family members buried together in the cemetery. Locate the Bailey graves and write down the first names of the brothers whose tombstone records their military service. So how do I pick these historic sites? Most of these sites do have a historic marker. The Charlotte County History Services has a historical marker program that runs throughout the entire county. You may have seen some of these big green signs at these historic sites or historic buildings. They usually give you some information about why that place is historically significant. I realized that some of our citizens and visitors just didn't know that this program existed. I wanted to make sure that these didn't stay a secret, so I created this game so that you can go out and find where these locations are. Another reason why I wanted to create this program is because not everybody was able to come out to the tours I was giving or come out to the programs due to other obligations. This gives you a way for a self-guided tour. This gives you more freedom to go out whenever you have the time and whenever these sites are open to the public. Aside from geocaching and questing, I also have self-guided tours that are available. For example, we have self-guided tour maps set up at Indian Springs Cemetery in Punta Gorda and Charlotte Harbor Cemetery in Port Charlotte, where these self-guided tours are available on site at that cemetery as well as online for you to print out. These self-guided tours again give you a background overview of that site and its history, as well as learning about specific pioneers that are interred at that site. The History Quest program and our self-guided tours were created for all ages and all backgrounds. You can choose to go out by yourself or with family or friends to help you get out and get history.